What? Time for another Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. What's up, everybody? I'm Mark Walters. I do Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. This is kind of like a haul video. Once or twice a week, I'll post these haul videos, show you guys what I've been picking up. A lot of times it's like new stuff, new this week. In fact, that's what this episode is new this week stuff. But if you guys do like this content, and God knows why you would, but if you do, please do me a favor and like and subscribe down below. I would appreciate it. All right, so this is going to be new books for the week of March 3rd, I believe. Picked up another copy of this Den of Geek magazine with Superman and Lois on the cover. This is at Titan Comics. I am a huge Superman nut, so when I saw they had one of these last week, I grabbed it, and I was surprised they still had them, so I grabbed myself another one this week. Very happy to get that. Okay, so we'll go in order of DC Comics, followed by Marvel, followed by Independent Comics, and let me just see. Okay, so I picked up another copy of Batman Black and White number 3. I got one of these before, but this apparently, I guess this book is crazy hot for some reason. I don't know why. I haven't had a chance to read it yet, so I don't know what the big event is that happens in here, but I've heard tell that some stores are selling these, like they were selling them the day of release for like $15 a whack, so I decided to grab an extra copy. I don't know why that would be, but anyway. Batman number 106, first appearance of Miracle Molly, new character, the newest Punchline-esque character that they've introduced in Batman. And so this book's kind of got some heat on it. I've heard people are selling sets for like $20 of set cover A and cover B. This is cover A. By the way, a couple of notes about this book. New DC masthead right here. Like I said, first appearance, there's a cover A, cover B. $4.99. The price has gone up to $4.99 on the cover A's. So, thanks. Anyway, got a couple of those. And then this is cover B, which I wish I had put in here so that I could turn it around and show you the back, because this is actually a wraparound cover. This is this Jorge Jimenez? Yeah. I love his artwork on Batman. Anyway, if I was going to say grab one cover, I'd probably say grab this one. But I don't know if it matters. The book's hot, though. Like, people are... Oh, by the way, on these, I should note, especially on those cover A's, be sure and look at the corners up here. I noticed a lot of the corners were kind of frayed. I think it has something to do with the printer that DC uses. This is Infinite Frontier number 0, the latest event book from DC. This is also a wraparound cover. I probably should have bagged it so that I could show you the back, but anyway, this is cover A, Mikhail Janin. And I gotta say, not his best work on the cover. I'm not really crazy about... I mean, look at Batman. It's just not that great. I normally like his stuff, but I wasn't crazy about that. And then this is cover B by John Timms, who I actually like a lot. And I think this is a much better... Well, it's a nicer cover. So, no offense, Mikhail Janin. You're still cool in my book. Just didn't love that cover. Okay, so then we also got Sensational Wonder Woman number 1. This is cover A. Pretty nice. But, and then this is cover B. Much nicer. Cover B. But I gotta tell you, I was a little disappointed when I did not realize when I ordered this book that this is just reprints of the online comic that they did. By the way, this is Yasmin Putri on this cover, and then this is Ijikura, I think is the name. Yeah, I didn't know this was just reprints of Megan Hetrick's like online stuff, so kind of disappointed about that. I don't know if I'll get more copies of that book, or more issues. Suicide Squad number 1. This is a new Suicide Squad, and this is cover B. I grabbed it because, well, I like the cover. It's Gerald Perel, and you got Peacemaker on the cover. And with the new Suicide Squad movie comes out, Peacemaker is going to end up being one of the star characters. They've already, he's already got a TV show on the way with John Cena playing him. So went ahead and grabbed that one. The cover A I wasn't as taken by. And this is Swamp Thing #1. This is part of I believe it's a 12-issue miniseries, and this is cover B. I was actually going to pass on this, but I thought it was a cool cover B. Look at that cool ass Swamp Thing there. Anyway, it's a decent cover B, so I grabbed it. But because it's a mini series, I don't know if I'm going to stick with it because, you know, there's just so much stuff coming out right now. It's crazy. Okay, so this is Marvel, America Chavez #1. This is, my sinuses are bothering me. I'm sorry if I sniff, guys, but it absolutely is because of that. I don't think I have a cold or anything. I think it's just sinuses and allergies. It is that time of year. So we got America Chavez #1. This is cover C, I think. Yeah. There's like 3 covers. Maybe this is cover B. Yeah, this is cover B. And this is by Yoon. There's 3 different covers on this. There's a Stephanie Hans cover. There's a regular cover A. This, I think, is the best of the 3. Easily. The best cover of the 3. So. Oh, God, my sinuses are killing me. Avengers #43. This is, I guess, cover A. There's, like, so many covers on this book. And there was one that I wanted that they didn't have. It was the connecting cover. I'm going to have to get that later. But this, I think, is cover A from the Enter the Phoenix storyline. And then this, very happy about this. This is the Alex Ross Vision Timeless variant. And as you can see, there's the back. So yeah, pretty cool cover. Man, you can really see how crappy the paper that Marvel uses. Look at this. You can actually see it through the Mylar. You can see how crappy the paper is. Marvel has got to upgrade their... Look at that. See that? Got to upgrade their paper. It's terrible. So I got a couple copies of that. Very happy about this because I like Jen Bartel and Jennifer Walters. She-Hulk is my favorite Marvel female character, and not just because her last name is Walters, like me, but I love this Jen Bartel. What are they calling this? The Women's Month? Women something? What does that say right there? Women's Month? I can't read that. Women of Marvel? Maybe it's Women of Marvel. Women of History? Women's History Month. Is that what it is? God forbid you make the print just a little bit bigger. Anyway, I love this cover. I was very happy to get this. I got a couple copies of that. And then this, I think, was the only Marvel variant that I got this week. Avengers #43, and I just grabbed it because A, it was cheap, and B, I've got all these design variants for the Avengers issues they've been doing for that particular storyline, the Enter the Phoenix storyline. This is Demon Days. What are they calling this? Demon Days X-Men #1. I grabbed the Mark Brooks variant, which I think is definitely one of the nicest covers this week. Really, really cool. Got a couple of those. And I got a couple of the Art Germ, because I like Art Germ. This is a book that is written and illustrated by Peach Momoko. I'm not a big Peach Momoko fan, and I really wasn't very impressed with the book, I gotta be honest. But to each their own. Hey, you know. She is definitely the flavor of the month, or flavor of the year, I guess you could say. Star Wars The High Republic #2. This is the second printing of #2. Different variant cover. So I grabbed that. Second printing of #1's kind of gone crazy. Star Wars The High Republic. Hey, what are you doing? quit moving around back here. Star Wars The High Republic number 3. There was a variant to this, and I passed on it because it was $25, and I didn't think it was that great of a variant. And I got to tell you, I'm just getting really worn out on these variants. I spend so much money every week at the comic shop. It's like I just started putting them back. This came out last week, but I missed it. It was U.S. Agent number 3, first appearance of a new U.S. Agent in this book, or first full appearance, I guess I should say. I think he makes a cameo in the last issue. Okay, so independent. Darn it, stuff's falling. Sorry. If I seem a little off, it's because my sinuses are really messing with me, so I apologize. But like I'm all kind of like in a fog right now. All right, so this is BRZRKR number 1. This was the only cover I bought, and it was the Mark Brooks cover. And again, like I saw the variant for this. Or the Virgin variant of this cover, which they had for $10. And I just couldn't bring myself to buy it because, I mean, it's literally the same cover with just no logo on it. And, we've talked about it on the show before. I just feel like that book is going to be worthless because there's just so many of them produced. But, I don't know. I guess I could be wrong. We'll see. Chariot number 1. This is a new Upshot title. There's 2 different covers on this. There's this one, and then there's a Mike Deodato Jr. cover, which this is Jeff DeCall, and I thought this was definitely the nicer of the 2 covers. The Deodato Jr. cover looked really cool in the solicitation, but when I saw it up close, it wasn't very good. I mean, it was okay. I didn't think it was that great. And then, of course, this is a book that everybody's losing their mind over this week. ENIAC number 1 from Bad Idea Publishing. Stores had to sign a very strict contract that stated they could only sell 1 copy per customer. They could not sell them for more than cover price for at least the first 30 days. These books are selling right now on eBay for $175. It is insane that these books, it's crazy. And there's actually 2 different covers. There's this cover, and then there's one where the logo is in black, and that is considered a second printing. And they shipped both of them on the same day. So if you see these on the shelf and you see a white one next to the black logo variant, get this one, because this is the first printing. And this will be the one that everybody's going after. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if there's any long-term... I don't know if you can rely on that to be any kind of long-term value. I think it's more of a pump and dump type of situation. But people are kind of going crazy trying to grab them, so we'll see what happens. This is Nocterra number 1, new Scott Snyder written book. Tony Daniel did the artwork. There's several different covers on this book. In fact, this was another one of the lots of variants, and I was very close to buying 1 or 2 of them, and I ended up putting them back because it was just too much money. So this is cover A. It's a good looking book. I looked through it. It's decent. Good looking artwork. Tony Daniel's good. I like Tony Daniel, but Tony Daniel did a book similar to this years ago called F5. That was kind of like a Danger Girl type book. And I bought F5. Every time an F5 book came out, I bought it. And it just seemed like he just abandoned it and never went back to it. So I'm a little cautious about investing in this, although it does look cool. It's Scott Snyder, so we'll see what happens. That's cover A. This is cover B, I believe, by Jock. I thought this was a pretty cool cover. Definitely one of the cooler covers. There's a Boss Logic cover that's kind of a close-up of the face. It's another cool cover, but I was like, nah, I'm just going to stick to these 2. I picked this up because I missed it last week. This was cover C on Spawn 315. It's a really nice cover. And for some reason, I just didn't grab it last week, so I grabbed it this week. And then last but not least on the new this week stuff, Star Wars The High Republic number 2, first Well, it's the second cameo of this villain character that I think is going to be in a lot of the books. So probably a decent spec. I can't imagine the orders will be crazy high on this either. Anyway, I did pick up a couple of back issues. I got this was at Titan Comics. I got Sam Wilson, Captain America #5, introducing the new Falcon. There's some speculation that Joaquin, the character that plays the new Falcon in the book, is going to pop up in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So I grabbed this early. Now here's the interesting thing. So the character, I guess, first appears in this book, and then this is the first full appearance of the character as the Falcon, even though on the cover you see him in the Falcon costume here. If I recall correctly, he's not actually in this costume in the book, but he is in the costume in this book, which is issue number 6. And so I grabbed 5 and 6. So if I had to say, like, which is the book to get, I'd say this cover, issue number 5. Because even though he's not in the costume in the book, he's in the costume on the cover, and it does say introducing the new Falcon. So this is probably going to be the one to have. Although this could end up being the sleeper spec, because this is one of those covers that, like, if you were walking by and saw this on the shelf, you wouldn't look at this twice. Like, this is a book that says, buy me, I'm going to be a spec book. This is the book that no one's going to look at twice. So hard to say which one of these will be worth, you know, investing in more, but... And then I was really shocked. I found this at Zeus. I couldn't believe it was in their back issues. This is my second copy of Thunderbolts #9, and the significance of this, if you saw one of my previous videos, this is the first time that Monica Rambeau, after she used Captain Marvel, this is the first time that she is called Pulsar, is in this issue. And this is not the easiest book to find. It's the new Thunderbolts #9. Number 9. I like that Mike from Comic Cryptic Castle Hills does that. I do that a lot in my videos. He does it too. I guess we're both Beatles fans. Anyway, this is the first time that Monica Rambeau goes by Pulsar. We've yet to see... I'm recording this Thursday night, so I guess we've yet to see how things are going to play out on WandaVision in the final episode. So maybe they'll give her an official name on WandaVision. We'll see. But anyway, that's my new this week haul, and some cool stuff in there. I passed on a lot of variant covers, and there was at least 3 or 4 different ones that I was serious. I had them in my hand, and I was like, I'm gonna buy these. And when I saw the prices and I saw what I was already gonna spend this week, I was like, I can do without them. I'm starting to do that more and more, because there's just too much stuff coming out now. It's just too hard to get all these variant covers. It's too expensive too. Anyway, I mean, I get a generous discount at Zeus, and I still spend over $100 every week. It's crazy. So anyway, I hope you guys are finding books that you're looking for. I hope you're finding cool stuff. Hopefully I'll have some more haul videos soon. Let me know if you picked up ENIAC and if what you think about it. That's it for Mark's Comic Haul, y'all, this week. I'm Mark Walters. You can find out more about me at bigfanboy.com or dallascomicshow.com, although Dallas Comic Show is on hiatus. Also, check out my new movie review and news podcast called The Big Film Show. It's at bigfilmshow.com. And I guess that's all I got. I'll see you guys on next week's episode. Everybody have a good weekend. Check out WandaVision. Tell me what you think. Mark's Comic Haul. Y'all. Out. Bye.